Good morning, good morning, good morning. So this morning's drop-in was the drive behind why we do what we do. If money did not exist, would you still be chasing the same dream? Would you still be going through the same motions and routines? Much of our culture, much of what we live in society revolves around money. But money was not always the center focal point. Yes, money brings us what we need. It serves us in fulfilling the basic necessities: eating, having a roof over your head, having transportation and shelter, and being able to provide for families. But when it really boils down to it, money is not supposed to be the focus. It's those things that serve us and support us that money is meant to serve. But sometimes I think we get a little bit unfocused, and our focus may come back to money as our main source of happiness when it's not the money, but what the money provides. And so this relationship we all have to money is something I believe we all are striving to work on, to have a healthier relationship with it. It's really should be the question of all for love and what brings you joy. I know money is not what brings me joy, but I sure enjoy having money to be able to do the things that bring me joy and to do things for others. I don't feel that money is the root of all evil, because I believe it's the greed behind the hoarding and the desire to use it to keep things from others, or in the case of if you hoard it, it's a feeling of sense of power. And this is where the imbalance is, because the ultimate question I have for you today is, what is your dream? Is it to serve others or to serve yourself? And that gives you the best sense of where you are at in your life, to recognize whether it's fear or love that motivates you. And that underlies the way that you wield the money that comes into your life. Money is a tool, but sometimes it can become that idol worship for many. And so that is something I'm sharing with all of you today, to possibly reflect upon. What is your dream? And how is it that you seek to serve every morning, every day, when you get out of bed? What is it that motivates you to show up as you do? Because your cause, your cause, because of you, there's something you do, something you bring. You have a gift. But maybe, just maybe, somewhere along the line, money became more of the fixation than the actual end result, the product, the vision, the gift you came to serve with. So maybe that has taken more of your attention, and where attention goes, energy flows. We need to shift it back, be in our joy of how we show up to serve one another. Because this is the gift of the human condition. So we have the gift and the ability to take care of one another. And if money did not exist as such a strong impression on most of us, in our psyches, in our physiology, in every advertising ad we see, everything we see when we walk out the door, from the cars that we drive to the houses we live in, to the clothes that we wear, and the phones that we have, the technology, does that really bring us joy? Because I believe personally, for me, I know The things that bring me the most joy are when I'm engaging either in nature or with people. I enjoy having one-on-one interactions. To me, that brings me the most joy. And I know for myself, money is not my motivator. My motivator is that it really humbles me to be able to serve and show up, to hold space for others, to have them hold space for me, to live life interacting and not reacting. To me, that brings me the most joy. To share experiences, whether it be around conversations of what it is that I'm pondering for the day, or the food that I'm bringing to the table. Maybe just a simple walk out in nature with Buddy and enjoying the sounds of the birds. Just being present. That's the biggest gift I've received in my life. But has money taken the attention? Yes. Because sometimes that fear pops up. And when it boils down to us, anytime you feel a sense of lack, you can end up hoarding or being greedy. When you don't feel you have power over your own life, you feel powerless, you'll seek out to find ways to feel powerful. But the true power within each and every one of us is that inner knowing, that power within, to make choices that are for your best interest, to align with your soul, to serve others. Whenever we seek to control the externals, we're getting away from our personal power. And it's all about seeking the balance. And if you're running down a dream, ask yourself which direction you're serving. Serving the self, the mind, the ego, or serving one another? And what is it that makes your heart sing? You'll feel that. You'll feel the difference. You'll know it. Because you'll know if you feel elated and in love, or fearful, intense. You can feel that in your body. So tune into your body's wisdom. Recognize that. It's the biggest gift, is being able to feel. So today's called, we have a pop-out, Honor Thyself. And these cards have been talking repeatedly. Some of the same cards are popping up over the past few rad reflections, and it's kind of ironic to me, but it just boils down to, we all need to learn that when we honor our soul's calling, we honor thyself, we're actually serving others. When you're in alignment and you feel true, utter joy, you're elated, in love. I mean, I'm not talking like the foo-foo love. I'm talking the real stuff. You feel you're contributing. You feel connection. You feel. So honor thyself. Just curious, when was the last time you looked into the mirror and addressed yourself as gorgeous, magnificent, or sublime? It matters. Here's looking at you, gorgeous. Love the universe. P.S. Okay, hubba. That counts too. Today, all for love. Honor thyself. Recognize no dream is too small or too big. And if you remember what it was when you were a child that you wanted to do, I guarantee you'll always come back to it. That's honoring the inner child and honoring thyself. So go out and be prosperous and abundantly in your cause, just because you are. I love you very much. Many blessings.